Hi, is anyone here? Can someone let me know if you can hear me? I know the video isn't great. It's never going to be good. There's a few of you here. Can someone please let me know if you can hear me? Hello, hello. Hello, Michelle. Thank you. How are you guys? um, is it working? Yeah, so I leave in 12 hours-ish. Yeah, 12 hours for my trip to East Timor, or Timor-Leste. And I think I've packed everything. I think I'm ready. Which means that I don't really have anything to do. So I'm just, the stress, the anxiety is now taking over. So I thought I'd come on and say hi and also goodbye. Because I'm going to be away for 2 full weeks. I think I'm going to have internet, so I might be able to upload the odd picture onto Instagram, but if you don't hear from me for a little while, I probably won't be able to get back to emails, things like that. That is why. I have videos scheduled, so you'll still be seeing me. I just don't know how much I'll be able to interact. So just a heads up. Thank you. I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know about this live streaming thing. I know my quality isn't very good. But it's still a bit of fun to say hi. How are you guys tonight? It's 6 o'clock here. Thank you. I am really looking forward to it. I'm very nervous because I know it's going to be very different from what I'm used to. Timor is a very new country. They've had a pretty intense history. Apparently a lot of the infrastructure is still destroyed or damaged after Indonesia, their independence from Indonesia. So it's gonna be different. But I'm looking forward to it. So I just thought I'd come and say hi. It's been funny though. I leave tomorrow morning. So yeah, 12 hours from now I'm heading to the airport. And then we fly to Darwin and then to Dili. It has been funny though because I've had to, pack light. So for 2 weeks I've fit everything into, about 11 kilos of luggage, which I think is pretty good. But I had a big kind of stressful moment of trying to work out what books I was going to take and also kind of trying to decide whether I'd take any decks. So I've decided on 4 books, which Blair thinks is ridiculous, but what are you going to do? I've decided on 4 books, and I've decided not to take any decks, I think, because, it's a uni trip and I'm going to be sharing a room with someone. So has anyone else been in a situation like that where you kind of had to be careful with what books or decks you brought with you? And I mean, I don't think I'd be like, thrown out or beat up or anything, but it's still a bit, I'd feel quite uncomfortable, I think, whipping out some decks or reading. I really wanted to bring the Fiddler's Green magazine, the new one just showed up, and I really wanted to bring it, but I mean, pagan truths and the witch tree, like, it's like I'm not going to be able to read that without getting some weird questions, So I've had to kind of bring back live chat to break up the night shift. Night shift? Where do you work? I used to do night shifts. I used to work at a casino. Graveyards were the worst. My partner does night shifts now. Night and day. Like he swaps around. Funny roster. They're painful. I've always found them painful. Hello. Hello. Yeah. So I was trying to think about maybe taking an oracle deck or like a little tarot deck that's quite discreet, but I think I'm just going to have to go without any tarot or oracle for 2 whole weeks. You're a nurse. How fabulous. Well, thank you for your service to the world. I know it can't all be that pleasant, but it's an important job you're doing. yeah. So no decks, nothing like that, which is weird. I don't think I've ever gone 2 whole weeks without any decks, at least not in a long time. And yeah, I'm really sad I'm not going to be able to read The Fiddler's Green until I get back. Don't you hate that when something comes, but you can't touch it for 2 or 3 weeks? It's like you've been waiting for it and it's finally here, but you can't use it. So I'm just here to kind of take my mind off being stressed. So is there anything you guys wanted me to talk about, or any questions, or what's going on? Can I have some water? I'm parched. Hello, Tampa, as in, is FL Florida, or is FL a country? Because I know Tampa was a ship. That has a bit of history. Sorry, I always see like capital letters and just 2 letters. And I know that that's how Americans do their states. Yes, okay, Florida, okay. It's tricky trying to work out. I mean, Florida's pretty obvious, but there's some, you see them in the trade groups where people are like from, I don't even know, but you know, just 2 letters. And you're like, I don't know where that is. My twin girls love watching you. Oh, hello. Oh, how old are your twins? Must follow you on Instagram. Instagram, I post some deck stuff, but mostly it's my parents' poodles, cute couple photos of Blair and I, and pictures of walks and stuff. So if you're just here for tarot, Instagram's probably not where you want to follow me. But if you want to just kind of see what I'm up to and stuff, then Instagram's the place. Well, hello to your twins. I don't really know what I'm doing. They love dogs. We have one. Oh, what sort of dog? I love dogs. I'm a big dog person. Blair's a cat person. I'm allergic to cats. But I've told him if Henry and Heidi ever, well, I mean, they will pass away one day. When Henry and Heidi pass away, or if Mum and Dad move, basically if I don't have easy access to a dog, we have to get one. That's the deal that we've struck. Loving the Mystical Shaman Oracle right now. How about you? Mystical Shaman, is that the new Blue Angel one, or is that the new Colette Baron Reid one? Yeah, Colette Baron Reid. Colette Baron Reid offered to send me that deck, but I just don't really think it's for me. So I said no. But the deck I'm obsessed with at the moment is the Textured Tarot and the Life Design cards. And the Urban Tarot actually arrived as well. Annika sent it to me, and I have an unboxing coming up sometime over the next couple of weeks. And that one is quite out of my comfort zone, but it's beautiful, and I'm really looking forward to having a play with it. I've actually ordered the book. In the unboxing, I'm like talking about, should I order the book? Shouldn't I order the book? Spoiler, I ordered the book. So hopefully it'll get here while I'm away, so it should be here by the time I get back. But yeah, Textured Tarot and Life Design cards are totally my jam right now. And kind of like the 2 decks I'm using, and I'm using them together for pretty much every reading. And I love them. What about everybody else? What decks are you guys using at the moment? We're allergic to cats, yeah. I'm allergic to dogs as well, but nowhere near as badly. And the poodles, I'm still a little bit allergic to, especially when their hair's long and if they haven't had a bath in a week or 2. Then I notice that my hay fever is worse with them. But they're still a lot better than other dogs and cats. And it's frustrating because a lot of the hypoallergenic pets, like hedgehogs and some parrots, they're very difficult to get to in Australia because we have really strict like flora and fauna import laws. Oh, the Everyday Enchantment. That is one that I keep going back and forth on. Because obviously, like, I love the concept. I love how diverse it is. You guys know I'm all about that diversity. But I just don't know if the artwork is for me. I mean, Poppy Palin's artwork's beautiful. It's just very And sometimes, I don't know, you guys have seen the sort of decks I like. I don't like it to be too bold and too busy and too over the top, or I was like, I just can't like make stuff out. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I definitely need to look into it more. Are you enjoying it? The everyday enchantment? I'd love to hear. Started using the sassy burrito. Sasarai Beater. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you spelled that correctly. Well done. I love that deck. It's probably one I've used the most this year. Be up there anyway. It's such a good deck. Are you finding it really easy to read, Doug? Because I definitely have found it wonderful to read. You love it. Maybe I need to look into it a bit more, because it is really cool. And I know you know how some decks you can just tell a lot of work has gone into them, a lot of intention's gone into them. Just always appreciate that. And the cardstock's a little bit better on that too, isn't it, than a lot of other Schiffer decks? Because that's Schiffer. Yeah. Is the artwork kind of like as intense as it looks online? You know how sometimes decks in person look a little bit different? Like sometimes they might have a little bit more depth to them, or I don't know, just like I'm just looking at the images on Eclectic Tarot. You know, like how it has 6 images up there. And they do just kind of look borderline too busy for me. But it is beautiful. I feel like it's one that I'll probably end up getting in a trade and either loving or trading away. But it is beautiful. Yeah. Oh, you're selling me on it a little. That's another video I have coming up, actually. I have like 6 or 7 videos filmed and ready to go, because I was really keen to not leave you guys without any videos while I was away. And one of them is just my wish list. Because I keep getting questions about decks that are on my wish list, and I just always forget. Hello! So yeah, there's a bunch of videos. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 that are definitely going up and another one that's scheduled, but I don't know whether I'll do it. I don't really like the video, but bunch of videos coming up for you. I don't want to spoil them all. I don't know if you guys will like them. I hope you enjoy them. Bit of fun. I got a couple of spread videos. I got an unboxing. I got a deck review coming up. So I hope you guys enjoy those. I don't know if any of you guys that are in the chat right now, if you did the survey that I had in May. I know a lot of people filled that out. I was not expecting that. It was so good. And it was really good just to get an idea of, you know, what people like. Because, I mean, views and likes and comments can kind of give you a pretty good idea. But it was interesting to see, you know, what the majority of you do actually like seeing from me. And some of the surprises were that I got a lot of requests to do more unboxings, which is funny, and hauls and things like that, because that's the stuff that I think a lot of us on YouTube, we get kind of cop a lot of flack for that sort of stuff. Oh, thank you. That's very kind. Yeah, like there's quite a vocal minority in the group, in the chat, in the comments, who don't like unboxings and don't like hauls, and people can be a bit mean about it. So I kind of stopped doing them a little bit. But then a lot of you were like, nah, we love them. So kind of, I don't want to say you gave me permission to do unboxings, because, you know, that's on me, but kind of just made me feel a little bit better about sharing that sort of stuff with you guys. I love hauls too. I think they're a lot of fun. And I love unboxings. I love all sorts of videos. I think as long as you just kind of maintain awareness that, you know, a haul isn't going to be a thorough review, right? And or an unboxing isn't going to be indicative of somebody's actual long-term experience. Like, just because you like something when you unbox it doesn't mean it's going to be your new favorite deck. And I think as long as you kind of are aware of that and you're okay with that, then hauls and unboxings are just a bit of good fun, aren't they? And YouTube, I think I think sometimes we put too much pressure on ourselves to be like, at least I do, to be informative and useful. And it's like sometimes we can just have a bit of fun, right? You enjoy hearing my thoughts and impressions? Well, that's good. That's good. I think it's fun sharing them. I enjoy sharing them. And then it's cool because in the comments people pick up on different things and share what their experiences were too. You found my New Year's spread? I love my New Year's spread. Am I allowed to love my own spreads? No, I really like that one. I appreciate the year ahead, but yeah, it didn't quite do what I wanted it to do for me. Tarot student, I prefer reviews. I definitely prefer reviews as well. Like if I can find a review, I will watch that. Because yeah, like I want to know what it's like to work with a deck, not just whether it's pretty or whether the cardstock's good. I mean, I enjoy watching unboxings because I don't know, I get a buzz off the excitement of the other person, and you know, often you just get to see some of the cards. So I think there's a place for unboxings, but I'm with you, I prefer reviews. But I'm also aware of how much damn time reviews take, especially if you want to do a thorough, good review, right? Like, if I'm going to review a deck, I want to be working with it for at least 3 months, preferably longer. And then the review itself, you know, I take notes and then film the review, and then like, they're probably the video that takes the longest to make. So that's why you don't see a review every other week from me. But I mean, maybe if I did this full time, I could give you guys a review every 2 weeks, but I'm afraid I'm not. I don't have that much time. Tips for beginners using tarot. Is this a request for a video? Because I have a playlist. Excuse me. Where's my channel? Where is my channel? I have a video coming up actually of spreads for beginners. I'm just telling you what all the videos are that are coming up. I feel like there's supposed to be a bit of a surprise, but oh well. You guys can get a bit of a tips for tarot beginners. Yeah, here we go. What videos are on there? I forget now. Do I have just like a straight up? No, I suppose I don't have just like a tips for tarot beginners video. I have kind of different videos around the topic, and I've put them in a playlist. I can link you the playlist. Wait, where's my keyboard? Getting a bit close here. So I have a bunch of videos that are just kind of, bye, thank you. Wait, I'm a bit confused now. I love all your videos. I think you have a great spirit. Oh, that's very nice of you. Thank you. Your way of covering a lot of detail, or you have a way of covering a lot of detail. I do try. I try to be concise, but also I basically try to be like efficient with the time that I have. Yeah. Because I don't want, like, if I can say something in 15 minutes, especially a review, I'm going to try and do that rather than drag it on for 45 minutes. Because I feel like if people are looking for a review, they're looking for specific information. I don't know. I'm just kind of talking away now. Hey? Someone said they've got to go, so that's why I was saying goodbye. Oh, you mean in my... Oh, right. My title is a quick goodbye because I'm going away for 2 weeks tomorrow. I'm going to Timor. And I don't know how much access I'm going to have to the internet. So I won't be responding to emails. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to respond to comments. I do have videos scheduled going up twice a week as usual. But yeah, basically I'm just not sure how much I'm going to be able to be around. So this is kind of my last little hurrah before I head off. And I've finished packing and organizing. And so now I'm just like, because I have nothing to do to keep busy, I'm getting anxious. So I thought I'd come on and just say hi and bye. So that's, I hope that answers your question. Is that a bit clickbaity? I didn't mean for it to be clickbaity. Oh, no, I'm sorry. No, I'm not, I don't have any intentions, at least right now, to be leaving. Is my asthma better? It's a lot better. Thank you. That was a pretty intense 2 weeks or so. Yeah. I mean, they've changed my puffers. I'm on different puffers now. I was on like Symbicort and Bricanol for the past 10 or 15 years. They've put me on Seretide and Ventolin again now, which was when I was little, I was on that. So changed my puffers up, had to have some steroid injections, but it's a lot better now. Yeah, I go on prednisone when I'm bad and I'm not getting any control over it. So I always have some in the cabinet, but I haven't had to be on that for about, I think the last time I went on it was about 6 or 12 months ago. So it's not a permanent thing for me, luckily. It's just when it kind of gets a bit out of hand. Are you still working with the Anna K? I don't work with the Anna K regularly anymore, but it is a deck that has a soft place in my heart, and I do love it. And I do pull it out, especially for my therapeutic tarot stuff. I think because it's so storybook. I always use that to describe it, but it is. So I use it a lot, although I don't so much use it in readings very often anymore, which is fun and strange. I hope that answers your question. Hello, Anne. Really hot and sunny in North Devon. Is that in England or somewhere else? I am so looking forward to Timor because it is freezing here in Melbourne today. I had to get up and go to training and like went to the park this morning and it was like 3 degrees, wet and windy. It was awful. And I just kept saying to myself, I'm going to be in Timor tomorrow. I'm going to be in Timor tomorrow because it's going to be like 30 degrees and humid and sunny. So I'm looking forward to a 2-week break from the winter. Yes, the UK. Sorry, I say England and Britain and the UK. I know they're different and I've looked up what the difference is, but I always forget. So I'm sorry. I am sorry. I would love to have a small chat about the Stella's Tarot. Stella's Tarot. I was actually, I'm thinking I'm going to be making some revisiting videos. Tell me what you guys think about this, but basically not reviews, but like a revisiting the Stella's Tarot. So this is a deck that I did a review of like 3 years ago and I still love, and just talking about how my relationship has developed with that deck. Does that make sense? And I'm thinking the Stellas was the first that I thought of to do that. So does that sound like something that could be interesting? Let me know. Do you know if the Guild Tarot has been re-released? What I last heard was that there is plans to re-release it, but they keep pushing it back. So I don't think we have a current official release date at the moment. But I do know that when they were offering pre-orders, I couldn't pre-order anywhere either. So the Netherlands is dry and hot too. Really? I always think of the Netherlands as like snowy and cold. But you know, popped on late and now I have to go since it's after 1 a.m. Yes, go and have a good sleep. Thank you for popping in. Revisiting videos are a great idea. Okay, cool. So I'm going to start having a think about how I can do that and take some notes and stuff. Because I think that would be fun, you know. We talk about new decks all the time and stuff. And I did talk about, I made a video a little while ago, like, what was it, the oldies but goodies tag, which was kind of that, but a bunch of decks in one video. But I thought it would be cool to explore it a little bit more in depth with individual decks. Cool. Okay, so it sounds like you guys will like that. Yes, no, okay, maybe I should, yes. I'm not leaving permanently. I don't have any intention just yet. Although I feel like once a year, pretty much every year, I have like a little moment where I'm like, nah, I don't want to do this anymore. But then I come back, so it's fine. Okay, cool. It sounds like it would be a good idea. Awesome. I want the Alice Tarot, but can't find it. Yeah, I've done a video on finding out to print decks. Done a video on everything. No, I think some decks are just hard to find. But not, I see that one come up every now and then. I don't think that one's impossible. It's just, it depends on how much you're willing to spend as to how long you'll wait, really. If you're really looking for a bargain, you'll have to hang around for a while. But yeah, the thing I was going to say next is, with Bubba Studios, I would not spend a lot of money on their decks because they bring them back out all the time. Like, I remember some of their decks were going for nearly $1,000. You would see them, and then a year later they're re-releasing it. And it's like, yeah, maybe the first edition is the collectible, but it's still like, if you just want to have the deck to play with it, I don't know, I would not spend a lot on Bubba Studios, for me anyway, personally. That's my opinion. But otherwise, you just kind of have to hang around and hold out. It comes up every now and then. Yeah, I mean, that's what people were listing it for, 1,000. You know, that doesn't necessarily mean it was selling for. I should have worded that a little bit better. But yeah, people were asking for that. Even like the Fantastic Menagerie. If you look up the Fantastic Menagerie with the book, people are like asking $500, $600, $1,000. Like, it's crazy. I got it in a trade. Yeah, maybe they are bringing it back. We'll see. Yeah, it's crazy what some of the out of print decks, like, people ask for them. I'm not willing. I'm not willing to spend that much on any deck, really. I'm trying to think what I would spend. I don't know. Even with the Guild Tarot, I was like, I'm not willing to spend. I saw one for $100 and I was like, nah, I'll wait. And then I got it in a trade, you know, so I don't know. I really don't like spending too much on decks. But that's just me. Still, the most I've ever spent on a deck is the Liminal, which was not cheap, but, you know, only 200 in the world, and I knew I'd love it, so what are you going to do? I saw people were talking about in the For Love of Cards, I think it was, that hello, Avalon. I'm going to Timor tomorrow for uni. So I don't know how much access I'm going to have to internet and stuff. So I'm not going to be like around to like respond to comments or email or anything like that. But I do have video scheduled, so yeah, I'm not leaving, I don't think. Yes, thank you. I'm really looking forward to it, and it'll be warm. It's so cold. Oh, you're in Tasmania now, aren't you? God, it must be cold down there right now. It was freezing today in Melbourne. Isn't that funny? I'm from Townsville, you're from Cairns, and then we swapped. And I don't know why I think that's funny. I love my Fantastic Menagerie. Seldomly work with it though. I found myself packing up most of my collection and working with just 1 or 2 decks. I definitely go through phases of that. Like, sometimes I'm happy to work with a new deck every other day, yeah. But then other times I'll just be with 1 or 2 decks for a month or 3. I feel like this year I've pretty well just used the Sassy Burrito, the Next World, the Little Monsters, and then a little bit of the Stellas, and now the Textured Tarot, and then occasionally 1 or 2 other decks. But yeah, for the most part, it's pretty steady at the moment. I think that's totally normal and totally cool. Everyone is traveling these days. I'm baking in India. As in baking food, or as in being hot? Yeah. No, well, I'm going to Timor for uni. So basically it's like a study tour, and when I get back I have to write a big report. I think I'm going to be doing mine on gendered violence, but we'll see. And then I get a credit for a unit for uni, which is cool. And obviously the experience will be fabulous. It's very hot here. It's quite warm next to the fire. Oh, lovely. We don't have a fire. Is it like a proper wood fire? That sounds so nice. I need to go to Tasmania. Sassy Burrito rocks. Baking means very hot. Yeah. I just wasn't sure if you meant baking as in cooking cakes Or baking as in physically you being baked because it's hot. Because I love baking the food, the cakes. My specialty is gingerbread with lemon icing. Hey, Kasha. Yes, okay. I'm going to try and document a little bit of it, but I have no idea how much I'm going to be able to or what's going to happen. I don't really know a whole lot about much as far as my trip's concerned. No pressure. Thank you. I would like to though. Like, I would love to come back and have like a little vlog that I can rewatch, but we'll see. We'll see. Oh, I've just sold the new Century. Yeah, I just sent it off yesterday actually. So, sorry about that. It's a proper wood fire. Lovely. I can appreciate the new Century. It certainly had its appeal. I just don't know, I just didn't quite click with it. And I have so many other decks that I'm just like, I just want to spend time with, and that deck didn't really feel like that for me, so yeah. Wait, what? Wait, what? Oh, no, I'm okay, I need to, can I edit the title or put it in the description or something? I don't know. No, I'm not leaving forever. I'm going away for 2 weeks. I'm going to Timor. And I don't know if I think I'm gonna have internet, but I don't know. So basically it's me just being like, please don't email me. I don't know how much I'm gonna be able to respond. Also an excuse for a live chat. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay. I didn't realize that it was clickbaity, and I'm sorry. I didn't mean for it to be clickbaity. Okay, I've updated the description. So hopefully people will see that. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, okay. It comes up on the description. Awesome. Hopefully that'll allay some fears. I don't want to be giving people panic attacks. 1:30 a.m. I am sorry. I am sorry. I hope you go back to sleep and have a peaceful evening. I feel really mean now. No. Oh, I should write Timor-Leste. I'm so bad. Oh well. 3:30 a.m. Why are you awake? Oh, that's good. That's good. I'm glad we can laugh about it. Apparently I'm accidentally good at clickbait. Missouri. Is that in Montana, or is Montana in Missouri? Or is that just completely wrong? Yeah. No. I'm pretty happy that I am. See, that's the reason I wanted to schedule a bunch of videos though, is because I had a bit of a break already, like just recently. Oh! I tried. Missouri, Montana. Where does Hank Green live? I hear him talk about those things. That's why yes, I love the Green Brothers. I don't know. Oh, Missoula. Okay. That's why I'm getting confused. Sorry, I'll stop trying to get my US geography down. 10:30 a.m. in Germany. Is it Saturday? Saturday morning? It's Saturday evening for me. Need to stop using that one smiley. Nah, we all have our favorite go-to emojis. Hey, it's all good. Oh, you're in Melbourne too. How cold was it this morning? Ugh. Kansas City and Missouri. Right. Missoula, Missouri. Can you kind of see where I was mixing those up? No, I was trying to be like, hey, I know where that is. No. Geography's never been my strong suit. Kansas City. That sounds so, I don't know. What's the word? I don't know. Like you hear it in old movies. It doesn't seem real to me. Missouri. Aw, poor Missouri. Am I saying Missouri correctly? I'm sorry if I get stuff wrong. Something completely different from tarot. What did you make of? Oh my god. For my most recent favorites video, I went on this big rant. Well, not rant, but like long thing about Eurovision, and I was just like, I just can't. I need to. So I just deleted it. Wizard of Oz, yes. ESC is Eurovision Song Contest for anyone following along in the comments. Ukraine was my favorite this year. Loved Albania. I was just excited that he made it to the final. And I do like Toy, and I do like Netta. Obviously politically. See, the thing is, I find Eurovision fascinating because of the politics. People hate the politics. I think it's fascinating. But then also it's kind of interesting to see when countries that you don't support politically or you have issues with politically do well, then it's like, it's interesting. It's a whole interesting ball game. But I did like Toy and I liked Netta, but Cyprus was amazing too. I genuinely think this was the best year that I've ever watched. Other years have had better songs for me. Like Hungry last year was possibly my favorite ever, but I feel like this year was just solid all around. Like there was only one or two songs that I didn't like. You know what I mean? It was amazing. Such a good year. Oh my god. Although Ukraine did get robbed. The jury's fucked poor Melvin over. But anyway. I'm sorry, I'll stop talking about Eurovision. I can go on about Eurovision all day. Who was your favourite, Remco? We were just playing with the name. Okay, cool. I just wanted to double check I was pronouncing it correctly, because otherwise I'd be sitting here looking like a fool. Albania. Oh, so loved Albania. Oh, you weren't a fan of Cyprus? Oh, okay. Yeah. Cyprus was amazing. I love how she just kind of came out of nowhere, because the song was fine, but it wasn't great. But then she lit that stage up. Oh, fire. She was amazing. It was quite the show. It was so good. Yeah, she was amazing. And it's funny too, because like she'd been trying to represent Greece for ages. For the past like 3 or 4 years, she keeps going to Greece being like, let me represent you at Eurovision. And they're like, nah. And so she's like, well, bugger you, I'll go represent Cyprus, and then gets their best result ever. No, she was amazing. She was really cool. For anyone not into Eurovision, if you're going to get into Eurovision, this year was a good year to get into it. It was pretty amazing. Yeah. I was about to say she's like the European Beyonce, but yeah. Yeah. But it was fun though, because I feel like, I don't know, the past, like few years have been really stuck in like the contemporary dance, which just kind of gets a bit cheesy after a while. So it was kind of fun to see, you know, like the whole, I don't know, backup dancers come back, and she was pretty amazing. But yeah, no, I get that. Oh. I'm one of those annoying people that I love certain things a lot. If I like something, I'm in it 100%. And so Eurovision is one of those things. Doctor Who's another one of those things. I'm just a little bit too keen. But that's all right. Oh, my shoes are stuck together. I'm so scared I've forgotten something with my packing. Because we're kind of being warned again and again that Timor doesn't have access to a lot of stuff. You know, so we were told make sure you bring everything you could need, especially in regards to medications or whatever. I haven't seen Doctor Who in forever. Well, it's amazing. What do you mean by forever? Like as in classic Who, or you've seen new Who, just not in a couple of years? Because I'm going back and rewatching classic Who because I've never seen it. I grew up in like the dark ages where there was no Who on television. So I've never seen classic Who, but I made Blair download it all for me. So kind of slowly going back and watching it, which is good fun. It's very slow though. So you have to just kind of appreciate it for what it was. No matter where you travel, you always feel like you've forgotten something. Yes, definitely. But at least normally, like if you're going to, you know, a country very similar to your own, you know that you can get whatever you need, right? Whereas a Timor, it's going to be a bit different. So hopefully I haven't forgotten anything important. I've kind of got like double what I need as far as all of my medication's concerned. Thank you. Good night. Rest well. I'll see you in 2 weeks. Yeah. Hopefully I've remembered everything though. Under the lake. As in the thin ice? Is that, no? Under the lake is I'm not good with all the titles. Under the lake. Oh, yes. Okay, yeah. I know that one. I didn't love that, but I still liked it. I need to remember all. But I'd be like Neville and be like, I don't remember what I've forgotten. Yes, that was last season. As in the one before the one that's just ended. Yeah. I'm still a little bit heartbroken that Peter Capaldi's leaving. Capaldi. I keep saying Capaldi. Because he's my favourite Doctor. But I am, of course, excited for Jodie. But that's alright. Oh, I'm going to miss my decks. I feel like I'm probably going to do a reading this evening just as like a... I really just want to bring like my life design cards or something, but I just know that I'll feel weird, you know, busting them out, you know, when I'm sharing a room with someone and like trying to explain to them what I'm doing. I don't know. Tom Baker and Eccleston are my favourite. I did really like Eccleston. Obviously, I haven't really watched Tom Baker. I've seen bits and pieces, obviously, but he was the Doctor that my dad grew up with. Yeah, I mean, usually I take one tarot deck and one oracle, or just one tarot. Like last time I went traveling, I took the Minute Tarot because it's little, you know, and plus it's a Rider-Waite-Smith, but it's super cute. So I usually take decks. The time before, I've also taken the Mesquite Tarot. Then I also have like the Universal Tarot. It's kind of like a Rider-Waite-Smith clone, and I take that. I usually take a deck at least, but this time I'm just not, I'm not sure. Because, yeah, I'm going to be sharing a room with someone, and I don't know. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just going to be a bit weird and uncomfortable. I'm going to feel a bit weird and like a bit of a, I don't know. I don't know these people, so it's not like, I don't know. I already struggle, like, making friends and stuff, so I just feel like I'm already a bit odd, and then to just whip out some tarot cards. It's gonna be weird not even having a single deck though, it is. Maybe I'll have to start using the apps or something. Tom Baker and Peter Davison. He's the blonde one, isn't he? He's like the dad of, yeah. So he's the dad of David Tennant's wife, who played the Doctor's daughter in an episode. So she's a IRL Doctor's daughter and the Doctor's daughter in Doctor Who, and then married the Doctor. What? Card slinging in Timor. Yeah, if only. You normally take 4 decks when you go away. I don't normally feel the need to take that many, although I don't tend to go away for long periods of time. Tarot's usually a good convo starter. I don't know. Where are you from, though? Because that can depend on where you live, I suppose. Use a device and yeah. I do prefer having cards, but I feel like maybe this will be the time where I start using the apps. Because I have a few of the apps, I just never use them. Because I do prefer the cards. But maybe this will be a good excuse to have a bit of a play around. David Tennant is hot. Yeah, he is pretty cute. So is Matt Smith, and even Peter Capaldi. That guy has a nice head of hair, hey. I'm one of those, that's going to make me sound creepy. Nebraska, the States. See, I feel like a lot of people here just don't know what tarot is. And they think it's just from the movies, and I don't know. I will just feel a bit strange. But I am going to miss it. Doctor Who rules. It does. I'm rewatching Merlin at the moment, the BBC Merlin, because it's back on Netflix. They took it off for a while. And I have the last season on DVD or Blu-ray or whatever, but I didn't have all the others. And the last season is amazing, but I mean, I'm a rewatcher. Like, I just constantly rewatch Doctor Who and Merlin and stuff like that, like, constantly. Yes. Old dude hotness. Yep. Yay, Merlin. I love it. It's so good. And Colin Morgan. I don't know. I just kind of think whoever I like is cute. And so I'm a little bit into Colin Morgan at the moment. Yeah, I've watched Merlin so many times. I'm a rewatcher. Blair gets really frustrated with me because he doesn't like rewatching anything at all, ever. Even his favorite thing, he won't rewatch. Whereas I'm just like, I kind of like this. I'm going to watch it 8 times. Yeah. What star sign are you? My sun sign is Libra. Thank you. Bye. What time is it? Oh, I have to go soonish. I'm picking Blair up from work this evening. Yeah, I'm a rewatcher. That's cool. I always forget what my other signs are. I know they're like fire signs mostly, I think. Like the moon and the rising or whatever. I've written them down somewhere, but I always forget. But yeah, my sun sign is Libra. And I definitely identify with quite a lot of that. Loved Merlin, sad when it ended, but I liked how it ended, yeah. I was the same, and I'm pretty sure that's because they planned it to be 5 seasons, you know, like it felt like it had run its course, it finished. Oh, Sense8. Sense8 is brilliant. We just watched the finale. I kind of put it off because I didn't want it to be over. Sense8 is such a good show, and I also feel like it's a really important show, so I was really quite upset when Netflix cancelled it because it's beautifully shot. It's really sensual. Like, those sex scenes are amazing. Like, there's something about them that's visceral and sensual. Like, it doesn't feel gratuitous. It's just amazing and beautiful. And then you have these 8 people living all over the place who are all so different. Oh, it's amazing. So I'm a bit sad that it got cancelled. And the finale felt a bit rushed, but I also loved the ending for Carla. I'm not going to say anything else, but how she just loved it. Yeah, I love my TV shows. I'm not a big movie person. I love my TV shows because I feel like movies are too much emotional investment for not enough payoff. Because I really get into like empathizing with the characters, and then it's over. Whereas at least with a TV show, you know, I have a lot to enjoy and experience. I don't know if that makes sense. Yeah, Sense8, definitely watch it. It's amazing. Yeah. Oh, we just talking Netflix now. Okay, good. I'm glad it makes sense. Of Glow. I don't know what that is. TV series. American comedy web television. Women's professional wrestling circuit. That sounds interesting. Supernatural TV program. Midnight Texas. See, I am not so good with like scary stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Good night. Bye. I did the bye thing again. Feministy. I like that. That's a fun word. Excuse me. I'm getting tired now. You know when you're just like stressed and stressed and stressed, and then you finally stop stressing and then you're just like, oh, I need a cup of tea. Although I don't have a lot of milk because I didn't want to buy more because I'm leaving tomorrow morning. But I only really have enough for 1 cup. And normally I have, 3 or 4 at nighttime. They're not scary. Okay, good. I'm not good with scary. I feel too much. I have strong feels. All right, friends. I might head off because we've been hanging out for a little while now. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me, helping me calm down, keeping me distracted. Yeah, basically, for anyone who missed it, I'm going away to Timor tomorrow for 2 weeks for uni. There are a bunch of videos scheduled. You'll be getting 2 videos every week from me, Tuesdays and Fridays, as per usual. I just don't know how much I'm going to be able to respond to comments and emails. So maybe don't email me unless you're happy to wait for 2 weeks. Comment and I'll try to respond to comments. I just don't know how much I'll be able to. Otherwise, I'll get back to you in 2 weeks, basically. Thank you all so much. It's been lovely. Yeah, have a good 2 weeks. Don't forget about me. I'll be back soon. Okay. I never know how to end this thing. Do I just do this? Okay. Thank you. Bye.